All right, here goes the Asian, um, you know, Asian session trade for, you know, the initial range model. So, the set, okay, mindset was set, right? I'm just gonna come to this point here, even though this is where open. This is the current range here to down here. This is the current range. Like this is the open here, but I'm just gonna come to. I'm gonna use the body, so I'll make this body like a 3 candle pattern, and just do this. Even though, you know, if it comes here and then turns around, then that's what I'll work with. So anyway, you're marking out the initial range high and low. So this is buy side liquidity here. This is the initial buy side liquidity. You also have these two equal highs here, and you also have fair value gaps all up here. So unfortunately, because you're supposed to wait for, so basically not unfortunately, but hopefully price will come down and take out one of these areas. So in the various videos, nobody explained whether or not you would treat, like, ignore this. Let's say if price comes down and sweeps this, this is the initial here, because then price turned around and came and took out a high. So this is a swing here. You know, this is a swing here, swing there, swing. So this is the initial range from here to here, and that's there. So you're supposed to wait for 7 o'clock. So now I got the high, the initial high and low marked, and now I'm going to come and then put a vertical on. So number 2, I added a number 2, which is new liquidity high and lows. That will be this one here, here to mark out 2. But yeah, I'll do that in a minute. But then mark out, 7 to 9. So the 7 o'clock candle is here. So now it's just to fully know you're in that zone, you're in that area, So there is buy side liquidity all up here, so many ways. We have this BISI. This SIBI, equal highs, relatively equal highs. It's really, going up there, where it's gonna go. So starting at 7 o'clock, we want to see, price sweep one of these. If it sweeps here, starts coming down, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna, because there's so much stuff up here. Look where price is. So if we go check out the 15-minute to see some more stuff, we have high, low, high, low. You know what I'm saying? This movement here. We have highs being taken out, lows not being taken out, high taken out again, a low not taken out. This one is not. This is consolidation. It's coming down. So a new low officially would be here. And if you measure from here to here, it's coming into the 5 around here. 50% here. It's hitting this weekly. So unfortunately, looking like it's not going to give an entry, but but you just gotta mark it out though. Just see what happens. It happens. What is this? So weird. I don't remember seeing that. So anyway, I got an alert there, and I'm still gonna put it here in case, just in case they want to mess around and give a pullback to the 50% of the range that forms. We'll just follow the rules. But going shorting when it comes up here, I don't really think that's going to be wise if it doesn't, go all the way up there, take all that out, and then drop for an extended running, run trade. So, but in any event, I'm gonna put it here because this is technically the open here. This is the technical, so I am gonna put it here. Got that. Right there. So, all right. So I got the low and the high marked out. Initial liquidity, but it's really here. So I'm actually gonna put another one here. Alright, so this will alert me to come in and start looking and paying attention, and then I got this one to trigger for the actual trading and stuff. So yeah, so 7 o'clock has come. So between 7 and 9, this really should be 10, if you're talking about the there. Okay, so this would be nice, yeah. So if it drops, boom, boom, and then yeah, I'm gonna also mark this here because that's what I got on setting. So okay, this low is here as well. Just gonna mark it. There we go. We have it being a hit. Right. So sweep of liquidity. So now that was the set. Now the setting. Okay. The setting now is sweep of liquidity. After 7, that's just here, right here. So it was stabbed into. Okay. Market structure shift M1. So of course we're looking for a market structure shift to the going to the long side. So right now, yeah, that's not, that's not formed right now. A proper structure for that isn't even present, so I'm just waiting for a structure like that to form. So that's usually like like something like this, and then this right here, once there's a close above that, that's what's what we're looking for. So also down, oh, let me get this. Oh shoot. Get rid of that. And I'm supposed to be just grabbing the screen. How do I cut this off? Just tap it again. Tap. Nope. Sorry. Guess I gotta click this here. All right. I'm waiting for that to occur on the that close to occur on the 1 minute chart. So I'm not looking at this as of yet. And then also I like to drop out the I'm gonna drop this out. $14.45, where are you? To $14.45. Okay, so this is X. X, and then the next one will be A. Manipulation. Yeah, so this would be accumulation, and then manipulation. If it starts to manipulate early, like within the next couple of, that would be great. The 10s, which is what this is. This is the 10. This period started at 10. The 10s are not the greatest performers, but they do at times. It seems like the algorithm cycles between the 10s sometimes, then the 30s and the 50s, and the 50s is the strongest time that it uses. Yeah. So right now this structure here is very ugly. I mean, I like this that it dug down into here, but I would like to see a bigger push into here. If it's not gonna come, you know, all the way up, that's fine too, but how do people be selecting multiple, like, what do you mean, hold shift or something? Nope. Whatever, man. So at this moment, this here is right here. If it closes above this, we can then come down here. How much time? 10 seconds. Yeah, so two, 1, 0, boom. Okay, now we can come down to here. And now fair value got strike or volume imbalance, and that's right there. It occurred, so I could have got in right there. This is the fair value gap though right here. And gap down. And I was leaving without me. But I want to have a down close. Yeah, the next thing is have a down close, close above right there. Stop loss. I'm gonna put it here. Get 4. It can go lower too, because I'm longing. You know, I feel like it will still come down into here some more, although this could be a breakaway gap. So like it could come down to like right here. If this is a breakaway gap, it could come down to, it should not fill this. If it fills it, it's not a good sign. More than likely I'm gonna get burnt. So I'm thinking right now out loud, I'm thinking like, if I set it to be like if I set it to be that I'm gonna be trying two what do you call it, yeah, the target is the other side, or is 50% of, let me drop one down actual range. I gotta decide if I'm gonna make it actual range or I have to decide if it's going to be actual range or yeah, because if I do actual range, it's already at the 50%. In fact, the entry was inside above the 50% of this actual day's range right now. But I'm gonna just go to liquidity, so that's up here, because that's what the price is doing. So we have buy side here with these equal highs here, and then we have the this is a magnet for price. The new day open the gap, and then we have the liquidity here, and all of this here and all of that there. So so we can do something like that's a 1. That's a 2. So we can do that. So let's just do that. Just see how it's gonna play out. Now I was just thinking to myself that, and I'm gonna type this out. Let me see. Let's type this out on the pad. Okay. Break apart the 5 bullets trades into the 10, 30, 50 areas of time. So in other words, like I could say I'm gonna do only one attempt to and this is the 10 started here. So I'm gonna do one attempt. So let's say I would enter here, and then let's say it came down, and instead it went down for this. I could then tell myself, okay, I'm only doing, so I got 5 bullets. I'm gonna do 2 bullets for 10. So I have 2 attempts inside this, zone of price action, the time. So this is the 10 macro. Well, it's not really a macro, but whatever. I just noticed that, you can divide it into equal 4 pieces, the same way as the 50-10 can. So I just have them all split up like that. So I could say, okay, I'll do 2, have 2 attempts. The first level of buy side liquidity is here, which would be when it hits 20 ticks, that will be 5 handles, and I could take off like right now I could take off like just 2, just take 2 off. So I could sell 2 up here. Dang, it didn't give me a chance to get in. Come on. Get back up there. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just right click here, come to trade, and there I will sell 2 at that point there. Sell 2 there. Then I can sell 2 more. I can sell 2 more on the other side of this. And that's it. That would be it. Now this looks pretty ugly. It was crazy how prices just sitting dead smack right there. That is crazy. Already gapped up. Okay, I banked 2 contracts. Little chump change. Again, this should have been a breakaway gap. So my stop actually could have always been up to this, because if it comes below here, because remember this is the breaker. Well, this is actually a mitigation block. You have a low, a high, a higher low. But remember the wicks do the damage. So although this is the official low, the bodies show that there's more bodies here. So this is like a low, a high, a lower low. Let me mark this out here too, something to think about. Nice. Yeah, so one bullet in 10, because 10 is hardly the time where price really moves. 2 bullets in 30, and that's 3, 4, 5, and 2 bullets 50. Like that. There we go. That'll do. Ain't it amazing how price comes exactly to where, like, right dead smack, right on it. That is just something that is just so funny to me. So it's more than 10 handles right now. Let me get it. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna get a ruler. And it's funny how, you know, I've actually seen where price went all the way away, left open the you know, the breakaway gap, and then came after clearing out highs, you know, clearing out highs and closing in some stuff, come all the way back in, and then close in the gap. Literally, like, I mean, really come close it and then turn around right off of closing it and then continue higher, taking out the new high that was formed and blah blah blah, and you know, rising like that. Yeah. All right, so yeah, this is kind of pissy. I mean, I should have put it on this side of the open. This is the open here, right there. It went above the open by I guess 1 tick. You know, this is the open here. It went above it by 1 tick to my sell limit. It didn't cross over it. That's so funny. First presentation, fair value gap after 7:30. Where's 7:30? All right, so this is 7:30. So this one doesn't count. So, because you don't, let me see. But this one should count. This one here. So this is the first presentation, fair value gap after 7:30. Mind you, Michael never said. I kept asking him and things, and just he never said, yeah, you can use every first, you know, presentation of a fair value gap after the 30s. But he was given a model initially, and he changed up on it. He was given a model where the first 30 minutes of price, so this is 7, this is 30, so 30 opens here, and then look and see where's liquidity at. That's right here, and that's the closest that it was. It opened right there, dead smack near the liquidity, and then it ran it, and then it created this here, this fair value gap here, I mean here too. So, but yeah, because 30 ran this way, I always wonder if, like, it started to go. Yeah, there goes how's that? Must be some missing things. Yeah. 1445. All right, so anyway, yeah, that happens. So this is a fair value gap. Let me come over here. So here goes these highs here, and here goes a fair value gap. So this is somewhere where price would come into this fair value gap and bang into the highs here, and then launch, and then continue launching up. So it could put a W right here and then launch up. Oh, let me get my mental, let me get my thought, something I wanted to investigate. Something I wanted to investigate. want to investigate is here. And that is 20. Okay, I'm gonna investigate if at locations of what do you call it, at locations of breaker slash if wicks make a breaker slash mitigation, but bodies make breaker first, so I'm gonna say breaker bodies make mitigation breaker. Okay. If at locations of breaker slash mitigation blocks, wicks make a breaker slash mitigation, but bodies make mitigation slash breaker, will it be a secret source signal that it will be expected? So we see here that, you know, this strategy worked. I don't know why I didn't just do my order just now. Wow, seriously? It went there. It went past it. Yo, that is so funny. Now it closed it. Yeah, that's funny. So now that it came all the way up into here, if up close, I just think that I should move this to break even now. Again, I do recall price coming back down into a fair value gap, a breakaway gap, and then continue on its way up. I don't want to deal with all of that though, so if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. That'll be that. What time is it? 43. So I would expect, if it is going to come back down here, I would expect it to either try to do it, like keep going until it gets to almost 50. Where's 50? Right there. Or on 50, 50 does one last stab above, and then it drops down, you know. Let's see, let's get this out. So 730 to 34.45 there. Boom. Okay. So there we go. In fact, I probably should bring it up to like this structure here. You see how it look over here? Yeah, all of this is balanced. There's an imbalance here, a volume imbalance here, and then, but I don't think it should be coming. Like I would want this to be, this order block here to be the final line in the sand. Let me see how many. If this closes, yeah, if this makes a fair value gap like I think it is, that would be one pdarray. There's another fair value gap here. That would make two pdarrays. Then the order block would make the third one. So I would actually, yeah, I'm gonna bring this up to here. And actually it's closed. Could you enter and close? Could you believe that? Oh my goodness. Beautiful trade. That was a beautiful trade. Yeah, this was, you know, really a beautiful, wonderful trade. Yeah, 5 minutes to 50. Made this last run. It has taken this area here, but now look, it's from this new day opening gap to this new day opening gap, it's more than event horizon, so there's a high chance it's going to come all the way up here. But these here, this is the you know, equal highs. These are the equal highs that it's going to come to as well. But then we also have you know, all of this here. So yeah, so this should be a magnet too, and right above it is this stuff here. So yeah, so all right, that's it for the model. It played out excellent, like excellently. Let's look at where we got in at. We got in here on this one. It was a down close that was closed above, and then remember we had that, I had the debates with myself about whether or not I wanted to wait for it to happen twice, meaning wait for, so because there's like, you know, like W's and M's, they have a second leg or whatever. So this here was the first close above a down close. That's this one, and then this is the next one here. So I mean, it's not, yeah, in this instance it wouldn't have been, you know, I don't know if these little dashes should be considered a close, but even if it was, this little dash, this is a close down here. So if this is a close here, it would have been so close to that. It's the same thing. So that wouldn't have given any, you know, wouldn't have been anything. But yeah, so it played out. It all, you know, it all played out. We had that occur on here with the initial. So that happened here on this one here with the initial. This is the initial. The initial range liquidity, and it didn't come and take the second one, so it just did it right there. So it's a good thing I engaged. And remember, we got bullets. So if we're risking 1 to 3 on I don't think this what was this a 1 to 3 that I did? I don't remember, but if you're risking a 1 to 3, you have a chance to get this here, and you lose. Boom. Let's say it did come to go to this one, and then you have another attempt underneath there at that one, or any point down here that it went, you know, unless I make a rule where, okay, if it fails this one, then it goes lower, then do it. But I mean, it can do a break in market structure you know, anytime and turn around and come and get, you know. So but yeah, that could have been one attempt, and then when it came down here, another attempt, and that would have all been inside the 10. Then if because this was the 20, that was the 10, and then the 30 come along, so 30 could have been they like coming down here and doing it. So then we would have had one and then two attempts inside 30, and then two attempts inside 50 starting now. So, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Important to notice the breakaway gaps. They're the gaps that are in line with the breaker, the nadir after the change in the state of delivery. So that's just here when it closed up here. That was the change in the state of delivery. Yeah, so that's that. All right, later. Good play.